Yeah, welcome to Wood County, Texas. This is just going to be a short video about using the Lee autodrum powder measure on the Dillon RL550B. There's certainly nothing wrong with the Dillon powder measure other than being kind of clunky like a 97 Winchester where everything flies around every time you move it. But no disparagement to Dillon. The only issue I have with them is that slide type powder bar they have and these really fine powders that I prefer to use. This is a 9mm and I'm using Winchester Superfield, which is a very fine grain powder, and most of the time when loading the 45 ACP I use Winchester Super Target, which seems to leak even more out of the Dillon, if that's possible. So I decided to try these Lee autodrum. Another advantage here is I'm using the 223 shell plate. The 9mm and the 223 shell plates are the same. The only difference between the 9mm conversion is it comes with the powder, the Dillon powder through expander die. And since I'm using the Lee powder through expander die, everything from here to here is Lee. Then that negates, I don't have to buy a conversion kit. Yeah, primer feed hung up for a second. One thing about these Dillons, I'm not really sure I should be even videotaping. I might have should have just taken a still photograph and showed it to you, because you have to pay attention or you will end up with a squib or a double charge. Or I don't recommend any progressive press, not just the Dillons, for new reloaders. You should know exactly what the press is doing because you've done each stage individually on a single stage press many times before you start messing with one that does all of them at the same time. There's a lot to watch. I watch this primer feed to make sure it's coming all the way back and catching the primer, which it suddenly isn't doing today. I watch the drum to make sure it meters a charge. You must be absolutely certain that you advance. Well, didn't pick up a primer that time. That you advance the shell plate every time or you'll end up with a double charge every time. We don't want that. Let's see if we can run the machine empty and figure out what's going on with the primer feed. Okay, it picked one that time. Let's advance it. It's like it's not coming quite all the way back. We'll just remember to give it a little help until we run out of primers, and then we'll pull the primer feed apart, see what the issue is. But as you know, these things go along pretty well. This autodrum powder measure much simpler. Oh, I did it again. Didn't pick up the primer that time. One of the dangerous things when it doesn't do that is for you to pull that case and just pull the handle again, hoping to get a primer next time, and you didn't advance the shell plate. You're going to get a double charge. So I hope if y'all see me do that, you holler. I don't want to shoot my face off. Double charging a 9mm probably would. The saving grace here is that a double charge would be 9 grains of WSF and it won't fit in the case. It'll come really close. It'll come right to the mouth, and you'll know if you've done it when you try to seat the bullet. But I don't want to even take a chance on that. As much as I hate squibs, I'd rather have one than a double. These rounds I'm loading are for my CZ 75 Shadow SP01, and I would just break down and cry like a little girl if I damaged that gun. Nobody wants to see that. But anyway, you can see how the auto drum is working. This is not a demonstration of the 550 or primer feed problems with the 550. This is just wanted to show you that this Lee auto drum powder measures, they're inexpensive, like $30. This extension is just a few dollars. You use a standard Lee die set, you don't need a Dillon die set, you don't need a Dillon die holder or whatever they call it for the Dillon expander, powder through expander die. Oop, didn't get a primer again. Well, we're going to have to cut this video off and see what's up with that primer feed. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you own a Dillon and you're having problems with your powder measure, there's a cheaper alternative, and it works great. Thanks for watching.